Welcome to the stream. Let's get into the CurveBall Rumble tournament. The bracket has been drawn. Let's see if we recognize any names here. Can you guys see all the names, or am I in the way? Sorry if I don't recognize you. It's just I'm really bad with names. Ixo! Cheeky Ixo, he's in here. Wonder if he's good at CurveBall though. Right. Asadasta versus Golden Leader is the first game that's spectatable, so let's get into the CurveBall match. Who the best CurveBaller win. Alright, looks like we've already had a CurveBall goal. Two of them from Asadasta, sorry. Golden Leader needs to step it up. He's playing really zoomed out here. But he will get a nice save there with the haymaker. Maybe wasted though, and he's going to be disrupted, and he's way out of position. He's lost control. Golden Leader needs to get back to net quickly, because here comes a Cuver from Asadasta. He's missed it though. Right, Golden Leader can switch spotted. No, he's curved it wide. Oh, his open net miss was accentuated by the CurveBall. It's gone well wide of the target. Wonder if that's going to spin in. Now with Golden Leader here. What is this noise, by the way? Oh! Asadasta with the haymaker and the PM. Oops. He's taking it to the next level here. 3-0. This is first to 5, I believe. Unless, did I turn off first to 5? We're about to find out, I suppose. I can't remember if I left first to 5 on. I think I might have turned it off. I meant to put on first to 5 so that all the really one-sided games would just get skipped. But hey, it's fine. We'll just watch. It's best of 1 anyway. I turned it off. Okay, that's fine. So a little CurveBall gonna fly over the net, but a boot from Asadasta. I want to say this right because it's fun to say. It's just crushing Golden Leader here. At 4-0. It's gonna make this exceptionally hard to come back with, even though we don't have first to 5 on. Karakak G, thanks for the 2-month prime, by the way. I do appreciate that a lot. Golden Leader has got a lot of work to do. What is this noise, by the way? What engine is this? It's disgusting, whatever it is. I need it to be quite there. Artemis engine? It's not the Esper. Another vicious boot, but Asadasta is going to need to work a bit more. Oh! Very generous Golden Leader. Just stops the ball in front of the net for his opponent. That was his freeze right there. I don't know why he did that, because Asadasta turned around and put it in. Nice little team play there. 5-0 is going to be pretty hard to come back from. So I think we'll leave that one and see if there's any other games going on elsewhere in the bracket, because that looks fairly one-sided. But yeah, good luck to those two. Oh, Austin, we know that. I know Austin's name. Oh, it's 2-all as well. Okay, we got a close game. Austin versus these. Lines, thanks for the 15-month tier 1, and also Machiavelli the Dawn, thanks to the 8-month tier 1.
Grandma Twist.
Still 2-all here in round 1.
Soon your joyful puppy gigantic.
Okay. I think Austin just missed a point-blank range haymaker shot somehow. And now he's got some piece of defending to do. Looks like the ball's curved wide though. Or couvered wide, I should say. 2 minutes and 10 seconds left. Is Austin going to utilize the grappling hook? Yes, he is. That ruins the spikes. But ZZ numbers has not capitalized. Alright, let's see if either of these two can make the most. Oh, it's a magnet battle. Who's going to come out on top? Looks like Z's numbers. Wait. Is that his name? Is that the joke? Z's numbers? If it is, that's somewhat clever. Be careful, Austin. Don't own goal. Managed to keep this one out. Alright. Working his way down the line. Yet to see any balls curve into the net. How is the tornado going to affect the CurveBall? Let's see if Zeez decides to turn it on. He's saving this for an awful long time. In fact, he uses it when he's nowhere near Austin or the ball, so we don't really get to see anything. Oh my goodness, we didn't get a... He didn't even go close to the ball for the entire duration of the... Oh, we got another one. Okay, let's see what happens. Come on, CurveBall. Let's see what happens with the tornado. Seems to be quite similar to the regular one. Just stays very much above it. So that's interesting. But it did stick around in the middle here. The last little spin did not do very well for Austin, as it stayed center. It's 1-goal game, 1 minute left. Oh, cracker. Sorry, this is not going to get read by Brian for some reason. I don't know why that message only appeared in my chat. Your email password got hacked. This is the 3rd time you've had to change the name of your cat. I like that. It's a shame that Brian didn't read that one out for you. I don't know why he didn't. Austin looking awkward, but the ball's couvered wide again. Now he's got probably, I don't know if this is the best or the 2nd best power up in Rumble 1v1. But he's beamed it way wide of target, getting multiple chances on. There's a goal for Austin. These numbers just sitting still, letting Austin get multiple touches on the back wall. And this time I think the curve might have helped him a little bit. It stuck the ball to the wall, or kept it from bouncing off too far, so he was able to get that 2nd rebound. Carrot Cake, thanks for the 3-month Twitch Prime sub, welcome back. There's 15 seconds left. Oh! These numbers almost wins it all, but now it's Austin straight down the middle. He's got the open net, but he takes way too long with it. That's not the best power up to be getting, but he's been swapped in position by Z's numbers. Jumps over him. Z's numbers in 0 seconds. Can he score the open net? He's trying to control it, and he does. What a play by Z's numbers. Rip me, says Austin. It's just been dangled, and then he has to watch helplessly as the ball crosses the goal line at the other end of the field. Composure by Z's numbers, though. Good to see that he's kept his cool under that high pressure situation. He's staying in goal though, and here comes the play by Austin on 0. Oh, I do like that play. He attempted the plunger shot. What wasn't meant to be though. See his numbers staying in net there. That's very interesting strategy. I don't know if that's a good idea. Oh, he had freeze. Good spot. Good spot. I wonder if freeze would have actually helped him though, because what if he freezes it then gets stuck in an awkward position and he can't get a save? Let's see if we can find a round 2 game. Okay, Broken versus Chow. Let's see what's happening in this one. RLCS starts in 47 minutes, so we're going to finish this tournament and then go watch RLCS for the day. You don't want to miss the first match of RLCS today, because it's G2 versus Kronovi versus Old Team. Right, Broken already up by 1. And he's got Chow on the back foot. Chow also looking for a group, it would seem. Or a girl, maybe? I don't know what exactly the G of LFG signifies. But whatever it is, he's looking for it. So I hope he finds it. Now, Spike's goal is going to give him 1 more, or a chance to equalize. And he does take it here. G2 versus Kronovi 3v1. Well, it's G2 versus Rogue, Kronovi's new team. Should be a good one. Right, 1-1 here. Both Dominus players have taken their medication today, it seems. They're not jumping off too many walls uncontrollably. Very composed play on the side wall there from Chow. He had to fight his instinct there of jumping off the wall and making an aerial play happen. Both players have plungers.
But my ping was 175.
Oh no.
R.I.P. West Coast.
Did it say RIP R.I.P. West Coast? Yeah, it's going to be tough to get a CurveBall win with that much ping. Chow decides to pull the boot out of the back pocket early, but doesn't really accomplish too much with it. Now Broken down the line. He's got options here. Decides to use none of them and instead go back to the halfway line and start again. These guys, they really have taken a lot of their medication. They're not jumping off walls at all. It's crazy to see Dominus players refusing the invitation to fly off the ball, or the wall after the ball, and make aerial plays. It's really good stuff there by Broken. He didn't need to do anything else. The ball was already awkward enough, and Chow did let it go past him. Yeah, Chow has the option here. He will fly and accomplish not much with that short flight, but he's going to have a power up very soon. It's the Magnet versus the Disruptor. Disruptor does the trick, gets the Magnet out of range. So for now, Chow is going to be just fine. Really late challenge on the wall though. You can see that he was getting beat, but he decided to go anyway. He's going to get away with it this time. Disruptor ceiling shot. No, not this time. It looks like the ball's couvered wide of the net, and now we're going to have another shot on the other side of the field from Broken. It's hard to read that. It's curving all kinds of directions. Got to remember that if you want to get the ball to curve towards the net, you have to hit it on the outside. If you want it to go to the left, you got to hit it on the right hand side. That's a pretty good Shot there by Broken. Not much space for the ball to curve, and you boom it this hard. My goodness. 176 kilometers an hour. He slams it in the bottom corner. He's up 3-1. He's looked like the player with the most control. You've got to say Couvert every time now. I don't know if I should. It's a really bad habit to get into. I'll start saying it instead of the actual word. Broken doesn't want to get dunked on, so he's gone off to the left here. He's going to try and make this angle shot happen. Both players actually grappling hook at the same time. And it's an open net for Chow, but there is the grappling hook for Broken. Wait, I thought you already used it. I guess he didn't. My mistake there. But Chow with the second spikes goal. He's been utilising his spikes pretty well. Very efficient stuff, just going straight towards the net. And he makes it a 1-goal game yet again. We'll stay with this one because it could be close in the final few seconds. What did you miss? We're just in round 2 of a CurveBall Rumble tournament. And we'll see if any of the newcomers can beat Ixo, who is queued up for this one. I don't know if there's any other high-level players queued up in this tournament. Well, we'll have to wait and see. Oh, nicely done by Broken. Didn't look like he knew what he was doing here with how this dribble started. But he fought off that haymaker and then just jumped over the last challenge to make it 4-2. If this does go one-sided in Broken's favour, we'll hop out and see what's happening elsewhere in the bracket. But for now, let's stay with it and see if Chow can get a comeback. This is going to be very difficult to save. The ball's curving all over the place, but unfortunately for Chow, Broken has sent it wide of the net. But why has he swapped himself over here? What is he doing? This is probably not the best idea. Oh! Almost a gorgeous curveball shot. Broken with the boomer. Initially had the shot going off target, but it curved right into the top corner area. It was so close to being the best curveball shot that we've seen. Not just this tournament, but probably on stream ever. At least on my stream. Still 30 seconds for Chow to try and make a comeback happen, but the haymaker is going to make it that much harder. 26 seconds now. 3 goals in the early GG by Broken. What a savage. We have to stay and see if he holds on now, because if he early GGs and then loses the game, that is going to be embarrassing. He's staying in the net. Is he typing something? Chow has the open net and he gets 1 goal. No way. Broken has gone AFK. What is happening? Did he disconnect or something? What's going on? Is he being toxic? Is he letting Chow score goals? Wait. What's going on? Surely he's still playing. Okay, he is. He was just AFK for 1 goal. Sorry, he says. No problem. Alright, let's see if we can curve one in. Oh, he's curved it wide of the net. So Chow still has a chance here. He's on the breakaway. That might be already on. No, it's going to roll off. And that was Chow's chance. Broken gave him a freebie after going AFK. But him being present for the following play was enough to get the W. He's into round 3 now, if I'm not mistaken, out of a total 7. Okay, a couple of round 3 games up here have actually started. Let's watch this one. Or the one that I said I was going to watch. We'll watch the one I said I was going to watch, just because I don't want to go against what I've already said earlier. Moksa Norris. I do like that, actually. Okay. Moksa Norris is 1-0 up. He's got the power of the best 2 Finnish players in the game. All in one. Up against Nons. Decides to try and backflip this one into the middle. And he's got a magnet. Magnet is a fantastic power up to have in a 1v1 situation, because you can do stuff like this. It's very hard to stop a magnet goal once it gets started. Didn't get the ball on target. And that's going to give Nons a chance to break free. He's been pushed into defense for most of this game, but he's absorbed one 50-50 and now has a wide open net. But the CurveBall has put them off it. He's going to disrupt Moksa Norris, who's now flying left, right and centre. But he's got spikes, and that's a good thing to have when you've just been disrupted. But what a save though! Oh my goodness, Nons manages to stop the spinning spikes shot, with the top corner being, I think, the final destination that ball was going into. Nons has decided to grappling hook towards this one again. He's favouring possession play. And now Moksa Norris centres it to himself with the plunger. Goes up for the rebound. Doesn't get it though, because the defense from Nons is looking very sharp. He's got a freeze now. I think he should probably just hold on to this one as a like a last minute defensive measure, like right now, but he's out of range. And Nons does give Moksa Norris a nice shot. Sets up the haymaker, boosts a little bit further, just to make sure. And he gets it straight down the middle. 2-0, almost half the game gone. I like what Nons was doing there, though. He was just keeping the freeze and thinking, okay, this will be my get out of jail card. If there is a shot going on target that I can't get back and save, I'll just freeze, and that'll get me back in contention. And in the meantime, just try and score a normal goal. Just try and score a straight up 1v1 goal. He's playing very nervously, though. Moksa Norris has got him backing off. Oh! CurveBall sends that shot wide. It looked like it was on target initially, but this might spin in. The back wall does sometimes give the ball a favourable curve towards the net. Nice little swap there by Moksa Norris. He's got a boost steal out of it. Nons is pushed back yet again. His defense so far has been pretty good. I think he's just lacking offensive options. Moksa Norris going to spin another one into the bottom corner. And he's up 3-0. Did he already use the freeze? Well, I like what he was doing. He was keeping it for a while. It's a good strategy. Probably, I don't know if freeze is the best defensive power-up. Just because of how good plunger is, plunger might still be better. Plunger might just be the best power-up for everything. Offense, defense, like pressure. The only one that can really compete with it, I think, is the haymaker. They're the best two by miles. But when you're in a 1v1, there are other power-ups that can get the job done. If you know your opponent has no power-up himself, things like spikes and magnet are almost guaranteed goals. That might be spinning in. It is now. Nons gets one back on Moksa Norris, and he drops it calculated in chat. I wonder if that's going to give him a slight mental advantage going forward. Just stayed middle there. He didn't even use the spikes. Freeze is a good counter to spikes and magnet. It's a really good counter to magnet. It's a hard counter. Spikes, it's really good, yeah, but you still sometimes have to defend a shot afterwards. If they've got the ball spiked on in the front of their car, then you're still going to need to defend after the freeze breaks the spike off the ball. Nice shot, says Nons. Been very gracious in defeat here. Moksa Norris up by 3 yet again. I think we'll stay with this one for a little bit longer. It looks like Moksa Norris is going to be taking this one. He's had a better array of offensive repertoire. Nons has been way too passive and way too slow going forward. He's had a couple of open nets and he's just afraid to go for them. Haymaker's going to shut down any hopes that Nons had of getting a magnet goal, but this is another open net. Can he get it in quick enough though? He's got to get there fast, and it is actually spinning in almost. There it is. Nons! Oh, it's just stayed out. And that might be the end of the match for Nons, the end of the tournament run. He made it into round 3, but it looks like Moksa Norris was just a little bit too much for him. 23 seconds left. He is going to concede one more goal, and that will be the elimination. Great pass, says Nons, and GG's. So GG's to those guys. Or GG rather.
For all the great content.
Let's hop out and see another game.
I wish I had kept resubbing because I would be at like 25 months.
Jack Soccer 27, don't worry about it. I appreciate 14 months. That's still an insane amount of time. And I do appreciate you coming back for one more. Oh, Ixo's in a close game here. Okay, I was going to... If this was one-sided, I obviously wasn't going to hop in. But Ixo's only ahead by 1. Who's this that's keeping Ixo to a 1-goal game? Ixo in the Batmobile. It's Jacko. He's got the ball under his control. Nice little car he's got here. Wave dash dribble. No way. Jacko gets the tie game on Ixo with a wave dash. And Ixo might be in trouble here. What a play by Jacko. That's gorgeous control. Something that we're used to see Ixo do to his opponents. And Jacko just says no. Don't know what he's referring to. He's 1 goal away from upsetting Ixo. He should be able to save this one. It's spun wide of the net anyway. Boost steal by Ixo makes it hard for Jacko. In the final few seconds, he swapped Ixo, and the ball curves wide. What a swap by Jacko, as Ixo would have been burying that from close range. There's no doubt about that. Anonymous, thanks for the £3 donation and all their 7s. I really appreciate that. Now Ixo gets pulled down to the ground on 0 seconds, and we're going into the final match for one of these two in overtime. Jacko moves up on a wall shot. Ixo decides not to fire it. He knows that wall shots are going to be very, very different in this mode compared to regular Rocket League. So you're forced to hit the ball on the side closest to the wall, which in turn causes the ball to spin back towards the wall. Jacko with another haymaker. 2 defensive haymakers to hold it down against Ixo, who has a massive boost advantage here. Is he going to be able to do anything with it, though? It's harder for Ixo to control the ball and to get this match over like he would if it was a standard 1v1. Good disruption by Jacko. Forces Ixo to lose control. Ixo does make contact. Pushes Jacko back. Loving this car, but now Jacko is getting a bit of help from the Cougar, and he might have just eliminated Ixo. Yes, he has. What a win for Jacko. Some stellar defense. And look at that. The ball curves into position and allows him to score it before Ixo gets back. That's a good bye to Ixo in the CurveBall Rumble tournament. Big win there for Jacko. Glad we're able to catch that. Ixo says he hates it, RNG. Unlucky Ixo, you gotta go practice your CurveBall. Apparently you're not up to scratch on this this game mode. So Jacko's surely one of the favourites going forward. We'll have to keep an eye out for him later on. Right, we're trying to get into that game right now. I'm trying to spectate it, but it's harder than it looks. Okay, at least I didn't break the entire thing. I would suck if I broke this. Carson16, thanks to the Twitch Prime sub. Welcome to the stream. We've got Ziegler B up 3-1 versus Tamer Wall. Infield dribble. Gonna keep going to the right so as to avoid being dunked on. Now he has an option to be very cheeky, centering it to himself. He's gonna swap instead. And that's not very effective because now here comes Tamer Wall. And he is looking for the far post, but he's gone pretty straight and allowed Ziegler B to just run into him. Get a nice save, and he's curved this one well. Nicely done there by... Oh no, he's overdone it! It's almost nicely done. He had a good idea, but he went way too far on the outside, it seems. I thought he'd calculated this quite well. Because you know, if you want to hit the ball slightly to the left, you have to hit it on the right-hand side. But not that much, apparently. Ziegler B, with a couple of demos, is going to still have the run of the show, though. Tamer Wall has a magnet. He didn't really use this too well. Both magnet and spikes being somewhat wasted for Tamer Wall. Ziegler B is probably going to get a goal here. Oh no, this saved by Tamer Wall. It was going to roll in because of the curve. It's a bad landing though by Ziegler B. And then open net for Tamer Wall goes way wide. He's got a boot though. He should be booting Ziegler B, but he's waited too long. Power up usage for Tamer Wall. Not good enough at the moment. That's 3 power ups that he's... No, I don't think he used to the full potential. The magnet, the spikes, and now the boot. Grappling hook though. Looks like it has been used well. Oh, the ball's just spun wide. Almost a goal there for Tamer Wall to make it a 1-goal game. It's been no goals since we joined. Right, he's got magnet. This is so good in a 1v1 situation, but again, he's just used it to push the ball off to the wall. I don't think that's the best way to use a magnet. I feel like he could have just pushed the ball into the wall if he wanted to without it. It should be a goal for Ziegler B. He's double touched it. The BM double touch for the 4-1 after one shot spins wide. Look at that wide open net. Double touches it in. He might even have landed a flip reset on that one by the looks of things, but he didn't use it. What rank are these two? I don't know. It's an all ranks tournament. But I would guess something like... Ziegler B looks like he might be a diamond player. Tamer Wall maybe playing platinum or something. Okay, I was right about Ziegler B. Got diamond right. I wonder if Tamer Wall is plat, because that's what I would be guessing. Right. Good catch there by Ziegler B. He's going to run this one in. It looks like it's a one-sided game from here on. Tamer Wall 2-9, 5-4 will be eliminated. It doesn't look like he's got what it takes to come back here. What do you guys think? Do you reckon Diamond versus Plat was an accurate guess for that one? I think it was. Let's get a... maybe we'll watch this on Havoc versus Lexi. It's still in round 4. There's quarterfinal, semi-final, and final after this before we are done with this tournament. Pepe Ga RL, thanks to the 2-month Prime. Welcome back. And Carson16, thanks to the Prime sub. Havoc's going to make it 4-1. It looks like... or 3-1 rather. Looks like this is a bit more... Okay, it's still pretty close, but not a 1-goal game like the bracket suggested. Clean flips by the... on the kickoff there for Lexi. save though by Havoc on curving aerial shot by his opponent. And he slapped this one dead center to make it 4-1. Nice counter attack by Havoc. Nice shot saves Lexi. Respect for the open net finish. It is harder to score those open nets with the CurveBall, of course. Significantly harder. Normie goals Is it a normie goal if the CurveBall mode is switched on though? Is it really a normie goal? Havoc decides to whip up a storm, but Lexi's swapped him out of the play. Still though, Havoc stays with it. Gets one more clear to give himself some time to recover. Lexi thinking about ball carrying, but I don't know if it's possible to ball carry it. He's going to get a beautiful boot through the ball to get back within 1 goal here. Havoc had no idea that that was coming. He's just coming in for 50-50. He gets slapped into his own net. RLCS starts in 25 minutes. G2 versus Rogue. Going to be a great series. Can't wait to see that one. Great open nets from Havoc. Take another one. Going straight into the middle. He's being very careful with this. He doesn't want to hit this into either side of the net, because if he hits it into a corner, or aims at a corner, there's a good chance it could be spinning wide. Got to get that straight and true. Might be a good way to practice your open net finishing, actually. Just doing CurveBall open nets, because you're forced to hit them so straight. Fake challenge doing a lot of work there for Havoc, but now here comes Lexi looking for a magnet play. Looks like the magnet's going to run out though. He doesn't have any real way to get the ball safely past his opponent. It's a 3-goal game with about a minute left. Havoc could just secure this one with another goal, but oh no, what happened here? Lexi has decided to use the freeze or something. What did he use there? Did he freeze the ball? And then Havoc just barreled into it. I don't even know what that was, but whatever it wasn't a good outcome for Lexi, and it looks like he's going to be eliminated here. He used a plunge. He plunged the ball. Why would you plunge it there? Didn't work at all. Oh, it's a nice little swap. Lexi going to try to make an impossible comeback, but it doesn't look like it's going to happen. Now that's an interesting curve shot. Rebound for Lexi, but he's boomed it into his own net, and I think that sums up the game pretty well for Lexi, who, you know, he had to go for the rebound here. He's not going to win without one, and he's read the game, or the ball's bounce pretty well. He just got a bit too high on it, and did it into the crossbar. GG. Stays Lexi with the own goal cross map. The fact that he initiated the boomer right before hitting the ball there probably wasn't a good idea, because what he needed there was control. All he needed to do is get the ball safely down into the net, and booming it didn't really get it safely downwards at all. Right, we might hop into Ivan versus Knuppy, because we've not seen either of these guys yet. We did see Ziegler B and Moksa Norris earlier. Oh, there it is. Okay, it's spectatable. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. Why did you use the boomer? I know, dude. This was not a good idea. You just needed to, like, softly hit the ball into the goal, if anything. Like, wheels of the car, straight down kind of thing. Not booming shot into the crossbar. But here we go. Quarter-final. Knuppy and Ivan have both won 4 games already to make it this far. So we're getting into the deep end of the tournament. And it's 1-1 in the first minute. Yeah, I will be watching RLCS. I probably won't be saying anything in chat unless there's good memes being spammed. CurveBall not really helping Knuppy in that exchange. It looked like he had the shot pretty directly on net, but what on earth was that by Ivan? He's managed to use the plunger in quite possibly the worst way I've ever seen. The best power-up in the game is used to dispossess himself and give Knuppy a 2-1 lead. RLCS starts in 21 minutes, by the way, guys, just in case you're wondering. So unless we get crazy overtime or something in one of these games, you are going to be able to catch the start of G2 versus Rogue after this tournament is over. Freeze countering the magnet very well here, and then transfer Ivan on the open net. Can he spin it in? Doesn't look like he's got enough power this time. He's going to have to try again later. Both players jumping off the wall, and that might spin in. There it is, Ivan with the wall shot dunk. And it initially wasn't on target, but it was after the curve was finished with it. Look at that. It just spins down and right and into the net. 2-2. Close stuff here in the quarter-final of the tournament. Let's see who's going to have a strong finish, though. Who's going to have the clutch ability. Okay, boot is going to be a hard counter here to the spikes of Ivan, who's just used the spikes for possession play. And doing so, he might have actually hit the ball a bit too hard away from himself at the end. Manages to get one shot out of it, and Nuppy's not looking too comfortable. That was a bit awkward for him. Maybe not the best time to be disrupting his opponent there from Ivan, but also Nuppy with a weirdly timed freeze. These guys have got some odd usage of their power-ups. I don't know why the disruptor or the freeze were used there. And Nuppy has the position swap. He's going to use it, but by doing so, he's taken himself out of the net. And he has no chance to save a shot that he might have had a chance to save if he just stayed where he was. I don't think he was saving. Nah, he wasn't going to save it either way. He was landing really badly. He had to swap earlier, I think, if he was going to have any chance there. Who do I think will win in the tournament? If the boy who beat Ixo's still in it, then surely we'd have to give him the advantage. Good save by Nuppy. Now he's got a spike straight down the middle. Grappling hook shuts that down, but the ball's spinning on target. Looks like it might have been going wide. Right of the goal. And Ivan's dealt with it well. Good read on the spin. Stay with it. Now he's fighting all the way down the line, but he gets eliminated for his trouble. He didn't know that the boomer was incoming. And there's a long shot with the boomer, but it's too weak. No dodge by Nuppy Mitchie. But he's managed to clap Ivan out the sky once again. And he's got some alone time with the ball just for a few seconds. High arcing shot. Ivan's going to be able to take control with the magnet. And now, if he just stays close enough to the ball, he'll be able to run the ball into the net. He's gone away from it a little bit too far, though. The magnet lost its attraction to the ball. Then he had to slow down again, go back to it. Wasn't able to get the ball to go fast enough. 1 minute 20 seconds left. Close quarter-final. Grappling hook versus nothing at the moment for Nuppy, but he's used it straight into his opponent. I think he needed to wait till the ball was a bit more open and free there. Ivan's going to have a power-up. It's spikes. Not the best defensive power-up, but very good if he can get his hands on the ball. Now he's been disrupted, which for the time being is working in Nuppy's favour. It looks like overall it was a good disruptor, because Ivan wasn't able to control his car. Of course, if he had the spikes intact on the ball, the disruptor would not have been helpful at all. Right, boomer and an open net for Ivan, but the plunger is going to stop that from happening. Nuppy's got to be careful not to run into any demos, but for the time being, he has the ball. Okay, that's going to change with a quick look up into the air. Nuppy couldn't see where his opponent was, and in comes Ivan for the challenge. Nuppy trying to run the ball in with a magnet. Well played. Look at the control by Nuppy. 3-all. And this is how you do it. He needed to stay close to the ball to keep the magnet intact. He doesn't run too far away, but he also able to control it again as it swung right across his path. And he's ran it into the open net for a tie game. Now the chance for Nuppy to take the lead. He's taking his sweet time with this one. Surely he's not missed it. Okay. If he missed this one, I would have been shocked and appalled. A little bit disgusted, but also a little bit, happy. It would have been very funny. Just an array of emotions. Ivan, who was looking pretty comfortable and in control, is now the one trailing with only 10 seconds left. There's the countdown. Is he going to get any more opportunities to score? Haymaker is a good one to get. He needs to get on the right side of the ball, though. And Nuppy is doing well to keep this one difficult to score. And that's going to spin into the ground. Ivan tried his best, but he just couldn't get on the right side of the ball there with the haymaker. Of course, if he'd managed to shoot the ball and then haymaker immediately afterwards, he could have scored a cross-field shot. It's possible to get the ball to go from one side to the other in that position. Alright, let's get into semi-final number 1. Moksa Norris is still going strong. It's against Havoc here. We did see both these players already in this tournament. Let's see who's going to be taking it. Okay, Havoc's scoring, but he's also trailing. Moksa Norris had some good offense when we saw him earlier. Very confident and fast in the air. but he's got to be disciplined as well. There were some times where he looked like he was taking it a little bit too risky. But Havoc so far trailing by 1. The ball's actually spun nicely for him into his own half. Is he going to be able to make good use of the position swapper though? Difficult one to use. This is not the right way to be going, but somehow Havoc's got the ball on the right side of his opponent. He should have known that something was up when Moksa Norris drove past the ball there. So there's only one power up that is useful in that position, but Havoc ties it up. Moksa Norris misses the back wall clear. It's 2-all in the semi-final. Is the guy that beat Ixo still in the tournament? Jacko, is he still alive? Because he wasn't in the semi-final when we looked, but there was one space in the semi left to be decided. So maybe that's him later on. Moksa Norris was 2-0 up in this game, but he's now lost that lead. Absolutely blasts it, and it's actually gone close to the net here. It stays safe. Havoc doesn't get much distantly clear, but Moksa Norris has boomed it straight to the crossbar. That might be going into his own net. Oh no, he saw this earlier, and it's happened again. This time it just rolls wide. Boot from Havoc. Gets Moksa Norris out of the game, but he dive bombs it. And that might be rolling in. It's just gone and hit the post at the other end of the field. Very close at both ends. The ball has come off the inside or the outside of the post twice now. As Havoc tries to nail a boomer but misses the ball. And now here we have Moksa Norris on the breakaway with the magnet. Can he get it on target? Yes, he can. Havoc's only got himself to blame there. He completely whiffed on an off-the-wall boomer. 2 minutes into this game, it's a 1-goal difference. Dynamix X2 Concave, thanks for the 2-month prime, and also High Hack for the 2-month prime. Welcome back, guys. I really appreciate the support. This is not something that people would watch on YouTube in their own time. Oh, well, that's interesting. Wait a second, what happened here? Havoc was grappling on the spot. No, I want to see. Oh, I wanted to see Havoc with a glitch. I wanted to see that again. Fortunately, it's gone. I mean, people watch a lot of different kind of Rocket League content on YouTube. It's I think even got space. The Rocket League YouTube ecosystem has got space for plenty more YouTubers. There's loads and loads of views to be had out there. I know that Rocket League pros are the ones who are going to get the views most easily. Love to see more professional players uploading. Something you got to work at for a long time. Gets saved there by Moksa Norris. Havoc was trying to sneak in an angle with the plunger, but I don't think it was on target, even without the save from Moggy. And an open net for Moksa Norris. He's jumped after picking up the boost, but missed the ball by doing so. Now he's got the ball almost rolling on target. Gets swapped out of position though, and Moksa Norris with a save. He's playing 4D chess here, and he puts in a 5th goal. He's up by 3, and that was some great use of the position swap to stop Havoc from running in the open net. Can you upgrade your sub to tier 3? You're on the verge of Champ 1 and you need help. You can, yes. If you upload it, if you upgrade it, I don't think Brian will give you an alert, but I'll see it in chat right now, so I can stick you in the tier 3 list, no problem. Okay, what was Havoc doing here? He decided to go for an in and out save or something? I don't know what the plan was, but either way, he's down by 4 goals. It's not looking good for him. For Moksa Norris, though, just goes better and better. Now he's trying to do a ceiling shot pinch. It's not going to work, though, and the shot from Havoc is spinning wide of the net. Just adding insult to injury at this point. Grappling hook is coming in for Moksa Norris, but way too late. Havoc gets one back. Hey, can he build on this? He's conceded 4 goals in the trot before that one. He's got to try and be as consistent as possible in the final minute and 25 seconds. Plays rumble items perfectly. Well, that's the best opportunity he's going to get for quite some time. So Moksa Norris completely loses control, and Havoc does put the open net in. See, he was really playing this one safe, because you'd never know when the ball's going to spin away from you and wide of the target on those open nets. 2-goal game. The ball's going to stay close to the wall here. Havoc with the ball chase. He's got Moksa Norris in an awkward position, but Moksa Norris with the boost advantage scares Havoc away. Spikes dribble incoming, but no activation on the spikes. Allows Moksa Norris no effective play just yet. He's still got it though. He's biding his time with this spikes. I believe he could have just activated it there and scored, but here he comes. He snuck in there and got the ball for free. 7-4. Havoc should have known something was up. When your opponent doesn't use a power up for that long, you know it's got to be something that's easy to score with. Or maybe even, it could be freeze, I guess, if they're just going to try and play defensive. Oh no, Havoc, what are you doing, mate? Let's just drop the single full stop in chat. He doesn't know what else to say here. He's half flipped into position, but then the ball spun across his path and he's just own goaled it. And that might be the end of his tournament run in the semi-finals. He's done well to make it this far, but that own goal is not helping him keep his tournament alive. Yeah, I think we are going to see the end of Havoc here in just a moment, as it's becoming less and less likely and more impossible to come back. Trying to make a zero boost spikes play happen, but it's just not on the cards. And Moksa Norris walks it in for 9. There's the forfeit. Havoc says GG. And we are halfway through our semi-finals now. I think we'll be able to catch the end of the second one. Oh. Jacko just lost immediately after beating Ixo. He beat Ixo, then he went out in the next round. And the guy who beat him also went out in the next round. And the guy who beat him also went out in the next round. So Ixo didn't even lose to the champion. He lost to the guy who lost to the guy who lost to the guy who lost to the champion. Maybe. Alright, it's 6-5 in the other semi-final. Let's see if that scoreline is still the same when we get in here. Potent RL, thanks to the 4-month prime. Oh, it's 7-6 now. Congrats on the MMR peak. That's awesome. Go get those rewards. Did you get your rewards? Yeah, because if not, you're very close. You must be very close to getting them. Pizza sucks, right? Pizza just doesn't play well with RNG apparently. Alright, switch down by 1. And here he comes for a potentially open net play. He's got a bump onto his opponent. Fast turnaround. Can he spin it into the net? Grappling hook is huge here, but even bigger is Nuppy's boomer. He's not just saved the ball, but also eliminated his opponent. We're 5 seconds away from another power up coming in. Oh, Switch has just committed suicide. He ran right into Nuppy when he was still activated in the boomer, and the boot, although it can be useful, it's not the most powerful power up for Switch to be grabbing now. He's tried to use it early so he gets one more before the match is over. But is he going to be able to keep the ball in the air while using it? It's a disruptor. Well, he's got to do a full court dribble and disrupt his opponent. It looks like he's struggling to get the full court dribble started. He went for the wall. Couldn't keep it up. I mean, it's pretty hard to make full court dribbles work with a curveball. Because every time you hit it, it's fighting to get off the top of your car. That was close. He could have had that if he just didn't suicide by diving into his opponent, who's still got the boomer. But that's our grand final confirmed. Moksa Norris versus Nuppy. There we go. Okay, grand final of the CurveBall Rumble tournament. Let's get it started. RLCS is kicking off in 5 minutes. So it's literally going to be CurveBall tournament finishing, RLCS starting. Non-stop Rocket League for the day. And it's 1-0 Moksa Norris already. I said on paper he's a favourite. And there it's going to be 2-0. Plungers, too good. Nuppy Michi thought he had an opening as he got the magnet turning around pretty quick, but Plunger beats magnet. It's a much more powerful pull. Will I do a live cast of RLCS? Nah, I'm going to be just throwing a host out to either RLCS or someone else who's streaming after this game is done. It's been pretty perfect timing here. That's interesting. Pinch shot attempted by Moggy or Sonori. Don't know which one you want to call him. Into the air goes Nuppy. He's tried to reach around his opponent, but can't get it over him. Now will Moksa Norris play the magnet close to the ground? Yes, he will. I thought he might try to save that one until he has more boost so he can make a bigger play happen. No activation on the boomer just yet by Nuppy. I would like to see him activate the boomer on that touch, because you never know if it's going to bounce all the way into the opposition net. Now, you could go for a clean demo here, but both of them have it. It's a double. No, wait a minute. Moksa Norris gets a clean demo. What? How did he just eliminate his opponent for free there? They both had the boomer activated. And there's another free demo by Moggy. It's Nuppy this time was just a sitting duck and didn't really make it too difficult for him to be hit. This time he will activate early on the boomer and make a difficult touch happen. Now Moggy's got another plunger, but he's getting red this time, and Nuppy pulls one back. Great interception by Nuppy. Moksa Norris is going to give him a nice shot here. It's very obvious what Moksa Norris is trying to do there. Stop calling him Nuppy. Well, in case silence, I'm going to call him Nuppy. That's what I'm calling him. Open net for Moksa Norris. Nuppy falls on it. He can't get in the wrong side or the right side of the ball, and that's going to be 3-1. Disaster for Nuppy Mitchie. He's trying to flip back into position here and ends up belly flopping the ball. I reckon he could have saved this if he just dodged past the ball and then looked for a interception of Moksa Norris' second touch. No time to think about that now. He's got 3 minutes to get this game back on track. Not the best first touch on his wall dribble, but recovers well and almost puts it past Moksa Norris. Grappling hook is difficult to make work in a 1v1 position, but you can wait it out. Moksa Norris has already shown his hand. There is a grappling hook, used for a challenge by Nuppy, but the ball won't go on target just yet. He's got to be careful because Moksa Norris is going to get a power up before he will. There's going to be one active for Moksa Norris right now. It's actually spinning on target. Look at that by Moksa Norris. CurveBall actually coming in clutch. As a shot that was way off target comes back around and he boots his opponent into the corner just to make sure. Don't think it was necessary. The ball was running away too fast. 4-1. Moksa Norris looking impressive. All the players who have lost to him so far are probably not going to be feeling too bad after seeing how well he's done. No close games. Or no games that have been too close involving him. Position swap activated for Nuppy. Decides to use it as his opponent is circling the midfield with the boomer. Don't know how effective this was. You got to remember that when you're making a position swap play happen, you might as well screw up your own car as you do it. There's no reason to stay on all 4 wheels. You might as well flip your car upside down or something as you swap your opponent, because then when they arrive where you are or where you were, they'll be upside down and you'll be the right way around when you arrive where they are. So definitely missed potential there for Nuppy, and he's been punished for it. Moksa Norris comes circling across the box, claps him out of the way, actually just chipped him to set up the open net. Now we're seeing a counter open net for Nuppy. It's going to be bouncing towards the goal area. Not quite on target just yet. It is now. Nuppy makes it 2-5 with 1 minute and 37 seconds left on the clock. I run from Knives. Thanks to the 2-month prime. Welcome back. And also Enzo the Penguin 19. Thanks for the 5-month prime. Welcome back to you. I think today I've kept up with all the alerts and stuff, so hopefully I've not forgotten anybody. It wasn't intentional if I did. Oh, look at this, guys. The comeback is definitely on. It's another freebie for Nuppy. But he made good on the open net, and it's not as easy as it looks to put in these open nets with the CurveBall. Moksa Norris, strong kickoffs. Stays with this one. Nuppy also in a ball chase instead of just giving free possession to his opponent. I like to see that. He's got the ball in a really awkward position. Decides to bait in Moksa Norris and then wait with a haymaker, but by jumping, has he screwed himself over? No, it just goes straight in. What a shot by Nuppy. He hits it way wide. Oh my goodness, it spun almost a quarter of the pitch there. And he's back within 1. I love that he baited in Moksa Norris before pulling the trigger on the haymaker there. That was really smart because he waited for his opponent to jump and then haymaker it over the top. He's got to be careful of this. Might actually be close to the goal. Nuppy stayed with it. Didn't want to run into the corner for boost just yet, but now he will, and he's got the best power up in the game. Can he make it work? The ball rolling towards Moksa Norris' net, and in he comes with a grappling hook. Equaliser for Nuppy Mitchie. He's come back from 4 goals down in the CurveBall Rumble Grand Final. What a play to set this one up, and Moksa Norris could do absolutely nothing but grappling hook own goal. He didn't even catch up to it. It's 50 seconds left, all to play for. So far, Moksa Norris had the better kickoffs most of the time, but this time Nuppy comes out on top. Good recovery though by Moksa Norris to get goal side. And can he dribble his opponent? Nuppy Mitchie with the fake challenge. Moksa Norris setting up a ground play, but it's stopped by Nuppy. Is he going to make better use of the position swapper now? He's just been frozen, but jumps upside down and swaps his opponent. And there is Moksa Norris recovering slowly, because he was put on his back there by Nuppy. He did a lot better on that second time around. Very smart. Realised that he did it wrong the first time, made sure to do it right the second time. But Nuppy's been outdone by Moksa Norris this time. Fantastic play with the spikes. Just as it's about to end, he dodges late, makes a full rotation. Nuppy Mitchie's out of the game. It's 1-goal game, 6-5. 14 seconds left. Can Nuppy Mitchie make another comeback happen? That's a good start. The ball is bouncing into an open net position. Nuppy Mitchie, will he bury it? Yes, he will! And it's not over. 6-all. He had freeze. He probably just panicked, guys. You need to give him more credit. It's hard to make the plays happen in the moment. We've got another tie game, but it's a free shot for Moksa Norris. 0 seconds. Can he reach it? Yes, he can! No way. Moksa Norris on 0 wins the game. Nuppy Mitchie with so many heroic comebacks, but Moksa Norris just squeaks it over the line. No way. It was so close to being on the goal line there. That would have been epic if it just froze on the goal line and went to overtime. Wow, what a series. Moksa Norris and Nuppy Mitchie taking it all the way. Gonna call that one CurveBall Grand Final. Great stuff. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that tournament. I was not sure exactly what it was going to look like with CurveBall and Rumble together, but it's actually pretty fun. I like that combo because you get to control a lot of situations you wouldn't otherwise be able to with the Rumble. Oh yeah, the green screen's failing now because we don't have enough daylight outside to light it up.